The San Francisco 49ers are set to kick off their season in a high-stakes matchup against the Los Angeles Rams in Australia, and this isn't just another game on the schedule. This is a potential turning point for the franchise. Fans, where are you tuning in from? I want to hear your thoughts on how this game could shape the narrative for the Niners as we dive into the details. The NFL doesn't just hand out global spotlight games to any team. The league has put its faith in the 49ers, a franchise with a storied history and a passionate fan base. It's a clear indication that the NFL believes the world wants to see the Niners, and let's face it, the Rams likely pushed for this matchup as well. But with a division rival on the other side, the stakes are raised significantly. Imagine the scene. The 49ers walk into Australia, the whole world watching, and they leave with a commanding victory. What happens then? The entire narrative surrounding the team shifts. The questions about their readiness and capability to contend for the Super Bowl begin to dissipate. The doubts that have lingered through the offseason fade into the background, and expectations start to feel tangible again. The momentum could be electric, and the 49ers could establish themselves as serious contenders right from the opening bell. But let's flip the script for a moment. What if they come up short? The noise will return, and it will return with a vengeance. Fans and analysts alike will start to question Brock Purdy's ability to lead this team. The defense, which has been a cornerstone of the team's success, could find itself under scrutiny. The questions will linger. Can this team truly compete for the ultimate prize? That's the weight of this opener. And we can't overlook the unique challenges that come with traveling to a place like Australia. This isn't your typical road game. The travel factor is enormous. The preparation, the adjustment of body clocks, the recovery, all of these elements play a pivotal role in the outcome. It's not just about physical readiness, it's also a mental battle. The team that can adapt to these challenges effectively is likely to come out on top. This is where the experience of veteran leaders like Trent Williams, Fred Warner, George Kittle, and Christian McCaffrey becomes crucial. These players need to keep the focus sharp and the mindset clear. Beat the Rams. Now, let's talk about the player under the most pressure, Brock Purdy. Fair or unfair, the national media has scrutinized him differently from other quarterbacks in the league. This season opener on an international stage gives him a prime opportunity to quiet those voices. If Purdy can come out firing on all cylinders, with playmakers like Mike Evans at his disposal to stretch the defense, this offense could be more explosive than anyone anticipates. At the end of the day, this game transcends mere football. It's about pressure, the kind that builds character and defines legacies. This opener isn't just a test of skill. It's a chance for the 49ers to establish who they are and what they stand for. Will they step up and make a bold statement, or will they find themselves scrambling for answers as the season unfolds? Now, as we turn our attention to the next piece of news, there's another layer of intrigue surrounding the team that you won't want to miss. As we delve into the current state of the San Francisco 49ers, the narrative surrounding their playoff prospects is undeniably optimistic. The latest analysis from Kevin Patra of NFL Network points to a significant takeaway. The 49ers are not expected to join the ranks of the playoff teams that falter the following season. In fact, Patra has ranked them among the 6 teams most likely to secure a return to the postseason, a clear vote of confidence amid the usual uncertainty that surrounds NFL teams year after year. In his assessment, Patra identified 8 teams that might struggle to replicate their previous success, notably excluding the 49ers from this list. Instead, the spotlight turned to teams like the Los Angeles Rams, Green Bay Packers, Houston Texans, Los Angeles Chargers, and the Buffalo Bills, all of whom are perceived as having a tougher road ahead. The most eyebrow-raising inclusion was, of course, the Seattle Seahawks, who found themselves ranked 5th on this list. It's a bold prediction, especially considering the potential pitfalls of a Super Bowl hangover and the loss of their offensive coordinator. The Seahawks, who were a surprise package last season, may indeed find themselves facing a reality check this year. Looking further into the analysis, the Chargers and Texans also caught attention. Both teams have their strengths, with the Texans boasting an elite defense and the Chargers bringing in Mike McDaniel, which could potentially unleash Justin Herbert's full capabilities. However, as much as fans might want to rally behind these teams, it's clear that the narrative around them is fraught with uncertainty. The prospect of them missing the playoffs is very much on the table. Now, turning our focus back to the 49ers, it's difficult to envision a scenario where they fall short of the playoffs. This team has shown an incredible ability to adapt and overcome adversity, having dealt with significant injuries last year to key players like Brock Purdy, Nick Bosa, and Fred Warner. Even with these challenges, they found ways to secure victories, a testament to their resilience and depth. Speaking of depth, the 49ers have strategically bolstered their roster this offseason. While other teams may have taken risks, San Francisco has focused on creating a high-floor offseason. They've added crucial depth across various positions, ensuring that they are well prepared for the inevitable injuries and challenges that come with the grind of an NFL season. The retention of Trent Williams and the smart acquisitions to support him highlight their commitment to maintaining a strong offensive line, which is foundational for any successful team. As the 49ers gear up for the upcoming season, the expectation is clear. They should make the playoffs. While the question of whether they can make a deep postseason run remains open, the groundwork has been laid for a successful campaign. Fans, it's time to weigh in. Where are you watching from, and what do you think about the 49ers' chances this season? Your insights matter, and we want to hear them. Up next, we'll explore some of the latest rumors swirling around the team, including potential trades and player movements that could reshape the roster even further. Stay tuned for more updates on the ever-evolving landscape of our beloved 49ers.
As we wrap up this segment, we find ourselves in a rather precarious situation involving Brandon Aiyuk, the talented wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. Fans, where are you watching from? And what do you think about this unfolding drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Aiyuk has made headlines lately, but not for the right reasons. His decision to cut off communication with the 49ers organization has placed him in a position that has only complicated matters. The 49ers are reportedly eager to trade Aiyuk, but with his current stance, that task is proving to be more challenging than one might expect. It raises the question, what is going on behind the scenes? Why would a player with so much potential create such a rift with his team? Adding to the intrigue, rumors have circulated about Aiyuk's representation. Speculation arose that his agent, Ryan Williams, had dropped him due to the poor handling of the situation. However, in a recent appearance on The Rich Eisen Show, NFL insider Mike Garafolo set the record straight. He confirmed that Williams has not abandoned Aiyuk. In fact, he remains his official representative and is still in the loop. Garafolo emphasized that Williams was part of the effort to advise Aiyuk during this tumultuous period, suggesting that Aiyuk may not have been receptive to counsel regarding his future in San Francisco. It's incredibly frustrating for fans to watch a player with so much talent struggle to find his footing. Aiyuk signed a lucrative 4-year, $120 million contract extension ahead of the 2024 season. Yet his performance has been hindered by injuries. After just 7 games, he suffered ACL and MCL injuries, casting doubt on his ability to contribute meaningfully. It's a harsh reality for a player who was once viewed as a cornerstone of this franchise. As he worked through his rehab, Aiyuk shockingly severed ties with the 49ers, which led to his placement on the reserve/left squad list. This move effectively ended any hopes of a late-season return. Fans of the 49ers must be asking themselves, what is going through Aiyuk's mind? For a team that has shown unwavering support, this decision feels like a slap in the face. Despite the swirling rumors, Garafolo reiterated that Williams is still Aiyuk's agent and remains willing to facilitate a resolution if Aiyuk would communicate his desires. This lack of communication extends beyond the team to other franchises as well. For instance, the Washington Commanders have been mentioned as a potential destination for Aiyuk, but they seem hesitant to make a move. Releasing Aiyuk before September 1st is crucial for the 49ers to avoid paying his option bonus. But that also means Washington might prefer to sit tight and wait rather than trade for a player whose willingness to restructure his deal remains unclear. It's disheartening to see such a promising career possibly falter due to miscommunication and lack of clarity. The 49ers have invested heavily in Aiyuk, both financially and emotionally, and to see him caught in this web of uncertainty is a tough pill to swallow for loyal fans. It's essential for Aiyuk to reassess his position and consider the implications of his actions. At the end of the day, football is a team sport, and the 49ers need players who are committed to the collective success of the franchise. As we close out this segment, we urge you to keep the conversation going. What do you think will happen next with Aiyuk? Will he reconcile with the 49ers? Or is this the beginning of a long separation? Let us know your thoughts. And if you've enjoyed this analysis and coverage on the San Francisco 49ers, be sure to subscribe for more insights and updates as this story continues to unfold. Your voice matters, so don't hesitate to share it with us.